We are live at the National Finals Rodeo, and one person I always love to talk to when he lets me, Colman Proctor. How has it been for you this year?
Oh, it's been great. We're having a great year. The finals have started out pretty good. We've placed in a couple rounds, gotten lucky here and there, and horses are firing, working good. And babies and my wife, everybody's healthy and happy. So, shoot, we couldn't be happier. It's been great.
Well, and I got to say, you do a lot of extra things outside of just doing your runs every night. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing on top of this.
Well, of course, we have the opportunity to go represent all these great brands that help us get down the road each and every day. I love the meet and greets. I love the autograph sessions. Purina has afforded me the opportunity to host their show every night here on the Thomas and Mack right here at the footsteps on the stage trailer. So it's been a lot of fun. Luke Branquino and I mix it up for a little bit before game time, and then we wrap up about 5. I head to the trailer and start getting ready, get the roping on my mind. I've really enjoyed it. I was kind of worried last year was the first time I've tried to juggle it all, and I kind of worried that maybe I don't ever want to be distracted and take away from what we're here to do. But it's been a nice break because it gives me something else to look forward to and keep my mind busy, and keeps the roping fresh every night. Where I can just bounce right in and get to focusing on it. You can't just sit around the room and stew, good or bad, on how last night went. So you got to get up and get after it. And I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, and it kind of is a little bit more like what you do when you go down the road. I mean, you don't just think about the rodeo all day long, except for if you have to drive a long ways. I mean,
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
depending on that. So it
Yes,
gives you a
ma'am.
little something different.
Yeah, it's been fun. And this year I do a lot of my Toter Tales takes, and I started my little podcast there, and it's always been fun. I enjoy giving everybody the inside view, and kind of the reason I do that is just I remember the first time as a little kid, Spin to Win magazine, they journaled. Jake Barnes did a journal every day of the national finals on what was going on, and for just a simple Eastern Okie kid growing up dreaming of doing something like this, it was such an inside look, and I loved it. I read it all the time. I tried to do a book report on it one time, that teacher wouldn't let me.
Oh,
Just absolutely no love,
what?
but and so I think it's great people actually getting to see like what we go through and what we're doing,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes stories and how great of competitors these people are, and really just how great of human beings they are.
Right, exactly. And how different it is. I mean, even from when you first made it to the national finals for the first time, how different has it become? I mean, it seems like everybody's really getting focused on the athlete part versus the party part.
Absolutely. No, it's been a lot of fun. And I think that's one thing that gets mistaken with rodeo a lot is, I mean, this is such a business, and each everybody has their own way they do things. And I think it's great for people to explore it and see it from all angles, and I think that's something that's been amazing. Of course, we have a lot more media coverage now than we did when I was a kid.
Yep.
And I also think that's what's surging this sport forward, and why you have such young contestants showing up here at the national finals, doing such a great job and really representing the Western way of life.
Definitely. Well, I can't thank you enough for taking a moment. Oh, I want to
I
talk.
do want, yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk Donna with her pads. Tell me a little bit about what you've got going on.
Last year it was a neat idea. I talked to Don. Of course, Pink Night's really special to me. It's always a round that I've done fairly well out here at the national finals, and pink's kind of my lucky color. It's my daughter's favorite color, and I came to her with the idea last year. I was like, hey, what if we build a couple pads? Instead of giving me product to ride, how about we make a couple, donate it, auction them off. I'll ride them at the finals. We'll donate them. Uh, Auction them right off my Facebook, and that goes to a great organization there in Missouri, right where the pads are made. Of course, we're from the middle of the world, so it's always fun giving back to those local charities. But the Power of Pink walk that happens every Mother's Day in May, and it's been a great organization. They've been a lot of fun to work with. And this year, that we started with 2 last year, and it did really good. It was a big hit. And then this year we came back and we've done 5, and it's been neat. The first one I rode was for the Back to Blue.
Yeah.
We have the firefighter one that I rode tonight, and I'll ride it again tomorrow night. I have 2 pink ones because last year I rode the pink pads twice and won 2 rounds, so I was trying to get all 5 of them made.
Wow. There you go. There you go. Talk about a lucky rabbit's
we've,
foot.
We've got two breast cancer awareness ones, and then we have the military appreciation pad. So be looking for that. Colman Proctor's fan page on Facebook. Yeah, they've been going great. The first one went for $1,000, and we donated that to Tunnels to Towers. And so
Cool.
it's been a lot of fun. It's been neat. And Donna's been so gracious and great. We've been together since 2006, and she handles her business with such class and integrity. And it's been great that she just stepped right up to the plate and did this for me. You know what I mean? It was just an idea. We both had it, and she's every bit as much to thank as I am. And it's a great product, something that you don't care to throw brand new on your horse at the national finals with 0 break-in. When you can do that, you can ride them for daily life.
Exactly. Those pads are fantastic. And they can find that. Now, do you have a link on your website then also to get those?
Yes, ma'am. It happens right there off my fan page. That way there's no, miscommunications and somebody trying to message in a bid or anything. It happens right there on the Colman Proctor fan page on Facebook. Go check it out. It's been a lot of fun. We've been doing great. And not to worry, I had somebody ask earlier about, well, it'll be sweaty. Like, no, you get your whole new, brand new insert, just the top shell that I've rode. You can pick it up at the South Point if you're here in Vegas this week, or we'll ship it to you directly.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you want a saddle pad that's been rode at the national finals?
I'm not going to say it was a couple barrel races that brought it up, but I'm just saying that, you get a break. Well, that way you have your option, of course, with the CSI pad. There's a lot of ways to customize it to make it fit your horse and your saddle and your needs. So it's great. You can go pick your own liner out, whether you want a fleece bottom or if you want the wool. And you can just personalize it and make it yours, and just know that I've rode at the national finals. It's a neat deal, and they're beautiful pads, and they're handmade, of course, right there in the great state of Missouri. American products put together with American hands.
Yes, definitely. And we appreciate you, Colman, for coming on with us, talking a little bit about this. And congratulations on all of your success. And we're hoping to see you down here a lot more.
Absolutely. Well, I only get to talk to you for winning, so I sure like to. It breaks my heart when I don't get to see you 10 nights in a row.
Thank you. It breaks my heart too. Only mainly it breaks my heart for your pocketbook, because I know
that's right.
I know how much it costs to
That's
take
right.
a horse
I
down
promise
the road.
you, and now especially I got two little barrel racers I'm raising, 5 and 3, so they're starting to get to the point where they're really figuring this shopping deal out. So yeah, we need to win as much as we can. I thought the diapers were expensive, but it turns out it keeps getting worse the older they get. I don't know.
Man, it's the Colman Proctor Kid Sustaining Fund is what he'd like you to donate to.
That's absolutely right. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you, Colman.